All right, listeners, buckle up. We're diving deep into Odoo 18 today. And let me tell you, they've been busy cooking up some seriously impressive updates.
Oh, yeah, this isn't just some minor tweak. This is a game changer, especially if you're in sales.
We're talking streamlined processes, increased efficiency, the whole 9 yards. But before we get ahead of ourselves, let's start with the foundation Tanda catalog.
Right, because a well-organized catalog is the backbone of any successful sales operation.
Exactly. And Odoo knows it. Remember how in the past Odoo had all those different product types? They've completely simplified it in Odoo 18.
Yeah, it's down to just the essentials now. Goods, services, and combo.
Music to my ears. No more getting lost in a sea of product types. But what's got me really pumped is how they've expanded the use of combo products.
Right, previously those were limited to certain areas of Odoo, which, let's be honest, was a bit of a headache.
Tell me about it. But now, you can use combo products across all the sales modules. We're talking bundles, kits, subscriptions, you name it, it's all consistent and streamlined.
It's a game changer for businesses with diverse product offerings or those juggling multiple sales channels.
Absolutely. And speaking of streamlining, Odoo 18 has this amazing new feature that's about to save you a ton of time. Barcode lookup. Say goodbye to those endless hours of manual data entry.
I'm not sure what's more satisfying, the time saved or the reduction in errors, because let's face it, we're all human.
All too human. But seriously, think about it. You're processing a huge order. Instead of keying in every single product code, you just scan, scan, scan. What used to take forever now takes minutes.
And that kind of efficiency has ripple effects. Inventory management becomes more accurate, data reporting is cleaner. It's a win-win across the board.
I love it when a plan comes together.
Yeah.
But while we're on the topic of data, let's be honest, it can get messy. So how does Odoo 18 help us wrangle those digital dust bunnies?
Ah, you're talking about those unused product attributes that tend to clutter things up. Odoo 18 lets you archive them.
So, like, they're not gone forever, right?
Yeah.
Just tucked away neatly.
Precisely.
Yeah.
It's like that junk drawer we all have. You don't want to get rid of everything, but sometimes you just need to organize and prioritize. And with Odoo 18, you can do just that.
Okay, so we've talked about product catalogs, but now let's get down to brass tacks pricing and quotes. Because let's face it, that's where the rubber meets the road in sales, right?
You said it, and Odoo 18 has really upped their game in this department.
Oh, I can't wait to hear this. Give me the highlights.
Well, for starters, they've totally streamlined price list management.
Okay, love a good streamlining. But what does that actually mean in the real world?
It means you can now apply pricing rules across multiple products at once.
Hold on, back up. Multiple products, like how many are we talking?
As many as you want. Think about it this way. Let's say you're a coffee roaster, right? And the price of beans just skyrocketed. Instead of manually going through and updating every single blend and every single bag size, you can just apply a global price adjustment to all products containing coffee beans.
Wait, seriously? That's amazing. What used to take hours now takes, what, minutes?
Exactly. And that kind of agility is crucial in today's fast-paced market.
No kidding. Time is money, as they say. But what about sharing those price lists? Is that still a clunky process?
Not anymore. Odoo 18 lets you export your price list in multiple formats, PDF, CSV, XLS, whatever your heart desires.
So whether I'm sending it to a client, collaborating with my team, or just want a personal copy for my records, it's all good.
You got it. Seamless and straightforward.
Music to my ears. Okay, so we've covered price lists, but I'm always looking for those next level features. Tell me Odoo 18 delivers on the quoting front.
Oh, they absolutely do. In fact, they've made some really subtle but impactful changes that I think users are going to love.
Intriguing. Give me an example.
Well, for starters, they've combined the product and description fields in quotations.
Okay, I'll admit that doesn't sound earth-shattering, but I'm willing to be convinced.
It's all about visual clarity. By combining those fields, your quotes are much cleaner and easier to read, especially for clients who really like to pore over the details.
Makes sense. A well-organized quote can make all the difference. But what about functionality? Any improvements there?
Definitely. One thing that used to drive users crazy was when you'd manually adjust a price in a quote, and then if the quantity changed, your adjustment would vanish. Poof, gone.
Oh, I've been there. It's the
Yeah.
worst. Did they fix that?
They did. Manual price adjustments now stick, even if the quantity changes. So you have that control, which is essential when you're dealing with complex sales and custom pricing.
Hallelujah. It's the little things,
Yeah.
Okay, drum roll, please.
Uh-huh.
The feature I've been dying to hear about, spreadsheet integration for quotations.
All right, get ready to have your mind blown. This is a game changer.
Lay it on me.
Imagine you're putting together a quote for, say, a landscaping project, right?
Okay, I'm picturing it. Got my gardening gloves ready. What's next?
You need to factor in things like material costs, labor, even travel time, all based on the specific needs of that project. With spreadsheet integration, you can build all those calculations directly into your Odoo quote.
Wait, hold the phone. So I can say goodbye to my separate spreadsheet software and do it all within Odoo.
You got it. It's like having a mini spreadsheet embedded right where you need it. You can even use formulas and functions.
Mind officially blown.
Hmm.
That's incredible. So we're talking serious efficiency gains here.
Absolutely. And less time jumping between different programs means fewer errors and a smoother workflow overall.
All right, so we've covered a ton of ground here, from product catalogs to streamlined pricing and those mind-blowing spreadsheet integrations for quotes. But at the end of the day, a sale isn't a sale until the customer is happy, right?
Couldn't agree more. Happy customers are the lifeblood of any business.
So how does Odoo 18 take that customer love to the next level?
Well, they've made some really smart enhancements to the loyalty system.
Okay, love a good loyalty program. What have they done?
For starters, they've made it much more visible and accessible, especially in the customer portal.
Ah, transparency is key. But what does that look like in practice? Give me the details.
It means customers can log in and see everything at a glance. Their points, their transaction history, their e-wallet balance, it's all right there.
No more digging around for that information or calling customer service to get the lowdown.
Exactly. It empowers customers and builds trust.
Love it. And speaking of empowering, what about our sales teams? Odoo 18 wouldn't forget about them, would they?
Definitely not. In fact, they've rolled out a whole new sales commissions module that's going to be a game changer for a lot of businesses.
All right, you've got my attention. Break it down for me. What's so special about it?
Well, it's designed to handle even the most complex commission structures.
We talking split commissions, multi-tiered rewards, different rates for different products or services, that kind of thing.
You got it. Odoo 18 can handle it all.
So no more manual tracking in spreadsheets and hoping you got the math right.
You're catching on. The new sales commissions module automates the entire process.
Which means fewer errors, happier sales teams, and let's be honest, fewer headaches for everyone involved.
Precisely. It's about fairness, transparency, and making sure everyone gets rewarded accurately for their hard work.
Music to my ears. Well, we've covered a ton of ground today, from product catalogs and pricing to customer loyalty and sales commissions. If you had to distill it down to one key takeaway, what would it be?
I'd say Odoo 18 is all about empowering businesses to work smarter, not harder. They've really focused on streamlining those core sales processes, automating tasks, and providing the tools you need to make informed decisions.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Efficiency, accuracy, and happier customers and sales teams, what's not to love? Well, there you have it, listeners. We've surfaced from our deep dive into Odoo 18, and wow, are there some exciting new features to explore. Until next time, happy selling.